Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have an early morning edition, almost early, I don't know. This is a reading about somebody that is either making plans or daydreaming about taking a vacation with you. This is somebody who feels like or the kind of energy they want to be around when they have their free time, or maybe they just want to do something really nice for you. So, this could be somebody you're in a relationship with, or this could be somebody that you've just started dating. Hi there, GP. How are you doing? Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I'm really excited because I finally got to get back to Edgar Allan Poe for the other channel, so make sure you check that out. I got maybe a little bit more theatrical with it. I mean, you've seen me read like the Edgar Allan Poe cards, I get all into it. Anyways, I really am excited to see what we've got for you. We've got somebody that wants to get away and escape everything with you. This person feels like there's a security or a comfort, a stability that they feel around you or that they could build with you. Interesting. So we have number 8, indecision. And we have number 38, fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. The fourth chakra is the heart chakra. Big shocker. Shocker. Hello there, Rachel. How are you, hon? This is kind of wild. But basically what I see is we've got an opportunity for you to have some alone time and really get to know somebody. And it feels like this is, I'm going to go with kind of fated, or it feels like it just kind of naturally happens. So I don't feel like this is, we plan it for, 6 weeks, or somebody plans it for 6 weeks and then you go. I feel like it's more like you happen upon a really good deal, or somebody gets, to hang out at somebody else's cabin for a weekend. Hey, do you want to go? That kind of vibe, right? What's up, Tiana? Hello, Claire. How are you? All right, let's get some more. We're going to go with the beginner's tarot. So this indecision card, some of you may be going on a trip because this helps you become a little bit more willing to trust somebody. So you might have some pretty big boundaries or some pretty big walls around you because you haven't necessarily been treated the way that you should. So it's almost like getting in a different setting or seeing somebody in a different kind of way helps you to open up a little bit. So we've got the 9 of Cups in the reverse and the Ace of Cups, which is kind of a big swing, right? That's like I don't want this, or this doesn't work for me, to, oh, okay, I kind of like this. So I do feel like there's an attempt to do something fun and get out of town. We have the 6 of Cups, Emperor, 6 of Pentacles. So the 6 that keeps repeating. We have the Lovers too. It's technically number 15 in the Kipper deck, but if you do numerology, you know that would be a 6. Plus in the tarot, the Lovers card is number 6. So I feel like there's indecision here as to whether or not you really want to pursue something with this person. You may be really focused on something else. You might have a lot going on with a child. You might have a lot going on in terms of your career. But I feel like this person who's interested in you is adept at navigating your boundaries in a respectful way while still making it clear that they're interested in pursuing you. For some of you, this is somebody that you have very recently met. For some of you, this is somebody that you have known for a while, but things have just recently turned into like a flirty thing. But I do feel like this person is very motivated or focused on you. And this is somebody who would want to be looking at a relationship as a partnership, right? It's not, what can I get out of you? Or are you good enough for me? We have the Chariot in the reverse. So there's something here that has been causing an obstacle. You might have had issues in terms of your schedules. You might live at a distance from each other. The little weekend getaway idea could be something that really helps you to set aside enough time to really get to know this person, especially if schedules have been difficult to negotiate. But I do feel like there's something here, maybe even mentally, that has been a little bit of a block for you, where if you go do a little bit of a getaway or kind of change the scenery, it might be easier for you to let go of something that has been preventing you from really connecting to this person. Hello there, Kristen. How are you? Hello, Amanda. What's going on? I think so, Rachel. So we have the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Cups. See, that's where we have some indecision here. It's like, I don't know, could this really be what I really want? We have the Ace of Cups clarified by the Ten of Cups. This is real love. There are real emotions here. But I feel like we have somebody that is just a little bit hesitant, a little bit like, I don't know. Like, have you ever seen somebody go to like the hotel swimming pool or, I don't know, any swimming pool, and they're just kind of like, just like dipping the toe. I'm the type, you guys, I'm pretty confident that I'm going to shock you when I say this. I'm the type, I got my swimsuit on. There's a big old swimming pool right there. And it's like at least 75 degrees, 80 degrees. I'm going to like run and jump in there. I'm going to run and jump in the pool because that's the only way to do it. It's like ripping off a Band-Aid. Then everything is going to be cold at the same time. And you adjust, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be the type that's like, oh, where are the stairs? I'm going to just like wait in. I'm going to be all classy. No, I'm going to like cannonball that shit. So I'm not telling you need to cannonball this romance. But I do feel like we have somebody that's just kind of waiting in, like, oh, I don't know yet. I'm sorry if I'm making fun of you. I totally get this. You have to be cautious. You have to use your discernment. But I feel like you know something is a good connection, and you're still a bit concerned. We've got the King of Pentacles clarifying the Emperor, which helps me to understand that the elements of the Emperor energy that we're really picking up on from this person who's interested in you. Don't get too reliant on those genders in the tarot, right? This could be female, male, whatever. It doesn't matter. But this is somebody who is realistically chasing something they actually want. Somebody who wants stability. There's an anchor in that distant horizons card. This is somebody who I think also would like to do something nice for you. The King of Pentacles is a provider. All right, so a block in this connection is something that you have been dealing with, I think, emotionally, spiritually. You might have some difficulty letting go of something from your past. For some of you, you might be really independent. You might struggle a little bit, right? In terms of letting somebody take your time, letting somebody claim a space, right? Hi there, Hayden. Did we change the name? Lovely. Lovely. Yeah, that's totally fair. All right, so you know what? I love though that Rachel's still saying hey piston. um for others of you, there may be someone in your past you have to distance yourself from, or you have been working to distance yourself from. But the important thing here to note is the devil is in the reverse. You have already freed yourself from something that was difficult to free yourself from. It could have been a sense of responsibility or duty to maybe a family member. You might have been working too much. I think for the majority of you, this is emotional. Can I let somebody in after I've been hurt? Can I trust this person? Are they too good to be true? That kind of vibe. And we've got to have a healthy amount of that, right? I'm nobody's fool, but I also don't want to miss out on opportunities because I expect the worst. If you expect the worst, you will get the worst. Focus on those positive outcomes and you draw them to you. This is the signs of the times. I love this card. All right, so this is number 14. I'm totally regretting not choosing. I have a dress that looks just like this. I almost wore it. I should have worn. I would have died. I love it when it's matchy matchy, you know? All right, so number 14, and this is angel numbers, confirmation. So there's a little receipt on here, and just in case any of this hits for any of you, I'm going to read it. It says, The Spot, 272 Serendipity Boulevard, New York, New York, 10027. And it's order number 90530-1, 12:12 p.m. Guests, 1. Table, 1. And the order is 2 ... or ... breakfast side for $10.20. It's not outrageous, you know, it could be worse. The total of the items is 10.20, the tax is 91 cents, and the subtotal, my friends, the subtotal 11.11. What? So numbers are going to be important to you. They will help guide you. I do feel like this opportunity to get away and make some memories with somebody could be one of those things that you're a little bit like, I don't know if I should go. And you're going to see numbers to validate what you should be doing. I feel like for the majority of you, this is you should go on the trip. Now we want to make sure that we know who we're traveling with, and we want to make sure we're prepared for all that stuff and we can afford it and blah, 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 right? Be careful, okay? I care about you. Hello, Divinely Protected. How are we doing today? Really? Well, you must have to go check out New York then. I've actually never been to New York. I'm gonna have to eventually do that. I have a couple friends out that way, but it's so damn expensive, okay? But we've got divine guidance coming out with angel numbers. This is wild. Okay, the divine guidance is coming out underneath, or to clarify, our 4th chakra archangel Raphael. I'm telling you, you are being guided to go somewhere. You're going to get additional validation, right? This is a general reading. It's not for everyone, blah, blah, blah. But you will get confirmation. Now, that's number 33, just in case that's important for anyone. So let's get a little bit more. We're going to go with the Golden Art Nouveau. I'm going to try to do the here are all of my cards thing today. And I missed one. So that means I actually had 59 and then got gifted number 60. So I feel like that's a sign, right? Now we got a nice, like, even number to do. All right. We've got the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Two Swords in the reverse. Eight of Cups in the reverse. I really feel like there's been something that happened between you and this person, or there's going to be something that happens where someone pulls back. And somebody's like, Ace of Cups in the reverse, underneath there, Seven of Swords. This is like, I denied wanting something, or I pulled back, I cut myself off, maybe even like ran away. But the truth is, I really do want something. So, you know what? Like, be forgiving of yourself. It's not easy to make yourself vulnerable or open yourself up to love, but if it is indeed Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, I mean, like, give it a chance, okay? There is a strong magnetic pull here. Page of Swords in the reverse, Eight of Swords, Strength in the reverse. For whoever I'm reading for, you have had to free yourself from a way of thinking. You have, for some of you, had to really think about why you were judging your love interest, or maybe even everyone. There might have been something in particular that you were taught, or something that you held as like a rule. Some of you already know I make fun of the like 6-foot thing, and I'm going to be real clear. Like, everyone can be however prescriptive or like specific they want in terms of what you're looking for. But I challenge you to really think about what is truly important in terms of physical traits. Like, people being like really focused on you have to be like 6 foot or taller. Dudes, drives me fucking crazy, especially if it's like, I'm 5'3". You can hate on me all you want. That's fine. I challenge you to not be choosing rules for yourself that are popular with other people, but don't really have an impact on whether or not you're going to be able to connect with somebody. Like, I'm short. My dad hates when I say that. I feel like I'm short. I'm less than the average, right? And therefore, I feel it's kind of ridiculous for me to be like, you had to be 6 feet tall. You know what I mean? There's something like that here, where previously you had to have these things. You had to be this type. You had to look like this. And I feel like somebody is realizing is not accurate. Realizing is not an issue. So you might find yourself attracted to somebody that is not your usual type. You might find yourself attracted to somebody that you didn't see yourself being with long term. Maybe they have a different kind of career. Maybe they have a different kind of background or religion. But I do think that you have addressed, or your person has addressed, this blockage and realized that it was only causing a problem for you to be that particular, that you were actually kind of upset that you couldn't pursue something with this person based off of that thing, right? Now, a good thing to have as a requirement is that somebody is single. Let's make that one a permanent one on the board. I was watching, I don't know, I was like scrolling through YouTube, and there was one of those like little court like reality shows where somebody was trying to figure out if their wife had cheated on them in order to get pregnant. The woman was, I believe she said 45. And the gentleman, I think, was like 49 or like 47. So neither of them really expected to get pregnant. And they had a 3-month-old that they wanted to like test DNA wise because the guy basically said, well, I'm not proud of it, but my wife and I, we got together when both of us were married to other people. So I just kind of feel like it's probably pretty likely that she cheated on me and that's how she got pregnant, especially since she's had a little bit of an issue with drinking in her past. And I got to give it to him. They were fairly respectful, the two of them, how they communicated, but they were hoping that the child was actually his because then the family would stay together, right? Well, then they added to that concern by clarifying that the gentleman had 23 years ago gotten a vasectomy. He's like, my understanding is while there is a chance that you could get somebody pregnant after 20 years of a successful vasectomy, there is no chance of getting someone pregnant. So then they brought in an expert, and the expert basically said, okay, dude, what we need to know is, did you do your 3-month like checkup and your 1-year checkup? He did the 3-month one, got the good to go, but did not go back for the 1 year. And the 1 year is when they check to see if things have figured out how to grow back. And he's like, no, didn't do that. But they said I was fine at the 3-month. And the expert says, okay, that means there is a 1.5% chance that you could have gotten somebody pregnant after 23 years of this vasectomy. And so the guy says, okay, so basically it would be a miracle baby. Guess what, you guys? It was his. It was like super emotional. Everyone's like, oh my God, that's so great. Because then they like stay together. He's happy. She didn't cheat. She really wanted it to be his. The baby looked just like him. I was like, I love calling that. I think that's why it shows up in my feed. Because I'm like, got your nose. I see it. Calling it right now. It's you. Especially when it's like Maury. They'll have like 3 different dudes. I'll be like, that one. Wow, really? Well, so it happens. That's my story. Sorry, guys, that took longer than I wanted. But sometimes life surprises you with some miracles or some, wow, I really didn't think that could be the case. I really didn't think things were that great, or I really didn't think somebody like that could be mine or be interested in me. That dude had a miracle, right? I guess they all did. And the really cute thing was he was like, and the only regret I had having the vasectomy was that I couldn't have a baby with my wife because they both had several children before, and said that they'd even purchased like a kit to reverse the vasectomy twice. So it was really sweet. Anyways, okay, you guys, I'm done with that. 9 of Cups in the reverse again. We had that in the same column at the very beginning. 3 of Swords in the reverse. 10 of Wands in the reverse. I think we have a course correction. Somebody realizing I'm giving up on something that I actually really want. Everything that I've ever wanted, it kind of feels like, by looking for like nitpicking, by looking for little things that I can say, oh, I knew it. You're not as cool as I thought you were. I called it. I'd rather be right. Hold on. Do I have a piece of paper? Where can I write this down? I want everybody to know I was right. I'm making fun of you because being right is not actually that important. Now, I have even told you all that one of my favorite sentences in the entire world is "you're right." I'm sorry, can you say that again? That's great. I love it. I mean, like, I'm kind of kidding. It's really not. But if you sacrifice something that you really want in the name of being right, I think your motivations and your goals need to be rethought, need to be reconsidered. This is somebody thinking to themselves, I was just not quite. Like, you're really great, but I don't like how your pinky nails look. They're too short. I just really wanted somebody that, had a more distinctive nail bed. So thanks, but no. that doesn't last for very long. This person becomes a little bit concerned that either they won't get the reaction they want out of the person, or that they actually are causing themselves some issues. They feel a little bit overwhelmed that by trying to avoid heartbreak, they actually seek it out or they sign up for it, because then they wonder, well, what would have happened with that person? Seven of Cups. There's a lot of illusions out there. There are a lot of people that pretend to be something that they are not. And a lot of that stems from insecurity. I think the better you accept or seek out, the more consistently you seek out your intuition and your discernment to validate what you're experiencing, the little social cues you're picking up, the patterns of behavior you're witnessing, you start to focus in on the things that are real. So basically, I'm saying if your intuition's getting better, if your discernment is getting better, if you know how to pick out the difficult ones, then can't you give yourself credit for also being able to pick out the genuine ones? The people who would be real? I bet you can. There might be a couple of them in the live chat. They're pretty cool. Did I say hi to Brian? I can't remember. I'm sorry. I'm all like tuned in, you know? So look, yes, there are options. Yes, there are people who are not what they seem. But if you find a real one, don't toss that back. So we've got King of Swords, Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups. So, sorry, I booger. Basically, you're being asked to make a decision. Wow, this is like giving me chills. Because remember we had that indecision card at the beginning? This is, I think, one of those situations where you get the opportunity to advance the connection or the connection ends. Do you want to go on this trip? Because if you say no, if you're not interested, then I'm going to probably invest my time elsewhere, right? Like if I show that I want to spoil you, I really want to spend like 48 hours with you or whatever, and you're like, I'm going to be washing my hair. But, okay, I guess you've made your decision, right? Shallow Hal. Oh, Lord. I think Jamie French did a review of that. I think that's what I saw. I saw the actual movie too, but that was like 20 years ago. Okay. 15 years ago? I don't know how old it is. Lucas, I can't. So you're choosing, okay? You are this King of Swords. Again, I don't care what your gender is. You are the King of Swords. You have all the information that you need. You are brilliant. You're smart. You're capable. Do you want to end it, or do you want to pursue something with a person that you care about? Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups. There you go. This is the Gilded Reverie. Hello, Rebecca. How we doing? Oh, that's just fine. I like it, Rachel. All right, we've got number 35. I told you the anchor. That was on, well, it's actually number 36, which is even, I like that too. So there's stability here, a desire to, that's good anchor energy, by the way, not like somebody holding you back. This is somebody that wants to build, but we have this concern. I don't know, maybe you felt like somebody wasn't honest with you. Maybe they felt like you weren't honest, but I think we've got an actual connection here. We've got the Ten of Cups coming out multiple times. For some of you, there could be a situation that you have not told this person that you feel like you do need to tell them about. It could have to do with your living situation. It could have to do with whether or not you recently got out of a relationship. It could have to do with whether or not you still have obligations elsewhere, or you're only in town for a certain amount of time. Whatever it is, I do feel like you'll be able to get through it. But the important thing is you got to talk about whatever this snake energy is, whatever this, we're not on the same page, or I hid something from you. Number 3, the ship talks about travel. Yep. And the compass. This person might literally say, hey, I know I want to get to know you better. I've got some airline bonus points. Where do you want to go? You want to go to Miami? Want to go to Hawaii? Do you want to go to Bali? I don't know. What do you want to do? I do feel like travel is offered. It's on the table. And you're like, oh my God, I don't know. Do I want to do this? Norway would be awesome. Roll the dice. I mean, you're going to get confirmation. You're going to see angel numbers. You're going to have guidance. I feel like for many of you, the message is, if you feel comfortable with this person, go. Think about how you respond, because this person is, I think, making a decision about you based on how you approach this. We have the King of Cups. Oh, okay. They kind of came out sideways. The indecision is definitely about the love connection. Some of you just really need to get out of your head. Just open yourself up to the idea of finding something that is worthwhile. Because I do feel like some of you are being impacted maybe by someone else's energy. Have you showered yet today? I say that not because I'm concerned about what you smell like, because I can't smell you. I say that because some of you might have a little bit of like need for a cleanse. Maybe it's not an actual shower that you need. It's a good place to start. Maybe you just need some sage. Maybe you need to get outside and walk in the grass. I do feel like for some of you, there is a sense of conflict or inner turmoil that you are picking up on from somebody else's energy. So make sure your concerns are your own. Make sure your ambivalence or your restlessness or whatever nerves you're going through, are those really yours? Hello, Lightheart Alchemist. How are you doing? I like it. Would you, Hayden? Oh, I think I'd have some ideas. I mean, like, you got to talk about budget, right? Because you can't be like, you know, ordering up a $20,000 vacation and feeling good about it. If somebody's like, I've got $2,000 to spend, where do you want to go? Don't be a jerk, right? But it would be hard for me to, like, if there was no budget, it would be hard for me to turn down going to England and like checking out like Queen Elizabeth spots and like probably Scotland and Ireland, because, you know, you're there and they're beautiful. But we want to be reasonable about it. I might have to say New York now that that came up earlier. I don't know. As an American, if you haven't been to New York, this is kind of weird. I'm calling myself out, okay? Where would you guys go? Tell me, I want to know. Rachel, I love that. Hello, Peggy. How are you doing? Can we drive? Yeah, road trip. Honestly, raise your hand if you trust Boeing these days. Ooh, Egypt. I know you love the tarot deck. Egypt would be phenomenal. I definitely have a thing for Egypt. Yeah, no, road trips, definitely easier than they're at your own pace. You don't have to deal with like some rude person who decides that they deserve your armrest. Plus, you know, it's just you two. You can stop and get some food. Okay, you guys. Do you all, if you're American, do you know that they say aluminum differently? Like across the pond? I didn't know this for a long time. And then I heard somebody say aluminium. And I got really excited. It's way cooler, don't you think? Can we like start a petition to like change that? All right, so we've got the Fool, we've got the Magician in the reverse, and we've got Temperance in the reverse. Okay, so this is interesting. I don't normally see these cards this way. The Fool card is excitement, giddiness, taking a chance, taking a gamble. We had those dice come out, right? Die. I feel like you're supposed to let somebody drive for a little bit. Now that might actually apply to a road trip. You're supposed to just kind of fly by the seat of your pants with this person. There's something very whimsical. And with Temperance in the reverse, I do feel like for some of you, there's a warning here. Don't imbibe too much alcohol. You want to be putting forth your best facade, your best face. You don't want to be pukey. For others of you, this Temperance in the reverse, it means don't be like, okay, how do I say this nicely? Okay, for those of you that decide to go on this trip that you're like, okay, I'm going to get to know you better. I really do think you're great. There is a risk of somebody getting overly intoxicated, and there's a risk of somebody being a little bit too concerned about controlling itinerary or I can't do that, you know, like anxiety. And I also feel like a little bit of a risk of arguing. So the call to action here is let go of the need to be in control if you're going to go on this vacation. If somebody offers to take you somewhere, let's use a different example. Let's say somebody sends you a message. Be ready at this time. We're going to go somewhere. Make sure you dress like this. You will be eating, so, you know, empty stomach is fine. And it'll be fun. Now, some of you are going to be like, I need to know where I'm going. I need to know when I'm going to be home. I need to know what you're doing. Why? I might be one of those people, or recently was. I really like to be prepared for things. I have anxiety, right? I like to know that I don't wear stupid heels to like an outdoor wedding where your heels just go into the ground. I have done that before. Anybody else? It sucks. Like I want to know that I have the right setup, the right gear, if you will. You know what I mean? But there's also a spontaneous side to me. And I've worked to like kind of develop this, right? Like part of it is, do you have a little backpack with some random ish that you could just grab if you need it? You know, one of my friends taught me it's always good to have a change of clothes on you. I have it just like chilling in the backseat of my car. It's like, really? Actually, I don't have that right now. I think I have boots just in case. Boots and cats and boots and cats. Just kidding. Maybe you just need to be a little bit more comfortable with things being whimsical and unpredictable. So be comfortable with that, because I do feel like you're going to have fun. You just need to be able to actually relax and be a little bit more playful with it. We have the Ten of Wands in the reverse again. And the Moon in the reverse. Some of you have another interested party. And this person's a lot less serious about you. So you've got somebody who's come out as the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. These are energies that I would say are more likely to want to take things seriously and pursue like an actual relationship. And then we have somebody who's hiding their intentions and taking too long. Knight of Pentacles. This person could be Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. This person is going to do something. They might text you. They might run into you. They might reach out in a new way. Like if you blocked them, they might come up with like a new email. This is somebody who is going to, I think, be a little bit of a temptation for you. And it could be one of those things where you're like, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't go because this person's also interested in me. I don't like this Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to be real with you. This person's a waste of your time. This is somebody who always leaves you guessing. They think it's cute to like give you a little bit and then like disappear. And it's not cute. I'm just going to tell you real quick, like, it's not cute. Like, you think it's cute. It's not cute. So don't get distracted by a garden tool, please. I said what I said. You know? Girl. Sierra. I'm not going to say it. I will email you and tell you what I was thinking. Right? Isn't it a good idea to finally protect it? I cannot claim it. I'll give Joey credit. Joey's the one that told me that. Yeah, there you go. Well, yeah, Tiana, we're gonna avoid those though, right? We want to be fun and whimsical without getting into like danger. I need a supervisor. Is that the little kid from Simpsons? I think it is. I like my garden tool. Oh my God, you crack me up, Sarah. All right, we got Nine of Wands in the reverse, Knight of Swords. Knight of Wands in the reverse. I'm gonna tell you what I see. You're getting swooped away, swept off your feet by somebody who really does have emotions for you in kind of like a twofold mission. You're supposed to, one, have a little bit of fun and realize that this is a real connection. And two, I feel like you're going to be out of town when somebody else tries to like hit you up. Oh, sorry. I'm not available. I'm in Miami with somebody. Toodles. I feel a little bit petty saying it, but I think part of the reason we have Archangel Raphael is you get swooped out of the way so that somebody who has these player intentions automatically gets denied. They might be a temptation, but there's something better for you. And you're like, I think I've graduated. Think so. I don't really like your breadcrumbs. I'd rather have a whole loaf. Damn it. Now I want to bake bread. I haven't done that forever. Have you guys ever made your own bread? I need an adult. I like it. Hayden, never change. You got it. You're good. We like it. Okay, we need the situation stack, you guys. How could I have gone this long without you? Oh shit. I knocked over my Capri Sun. You guys can make fun of me if you want. I like Capri Sun, okay? I don't think I need to be a 12-year-old boy in order to like Capri Sun. I mean, I'm sure 12-year-old girls like Capri Sun too. But dang it, it's just convenient, okay? Doodaloo. Tiana, I can't. Oh, the nicknames. Well, this one came out yesterday. But this I feel indicates a like kind of last minute invitation. So I don't think you're gonna have a lot of time to make up your mind. I really do feel like this is gonna be like, hey, next weekend, are you free? Oh, we do have a holiday weekend coming up, don't we? I mean, that's this weekend, but you know what I mean. I don't think you're gonna have a lot of time to make a decision. And I do feel like it's like some internet offer or somebody asks you, like via DM or text message, like, hey, are you busy? And if you say nothing, if you do nothing, when they invite you on this trip, they get the message. They feel like you're not interested. So really think about that. If you want to delete, or if you want to delete, if you want to reject this person, delete. Ooh. Okay. See, there's somebody else here who's like trying to get you stuck in a relationship that you don't want to be in. And I feel like that's the Knight of Wands in the reverse, the person who's hiding their intentions. This person who's hiding their intentions could be a baby trapper, could be somebody who doesn't mean to, but does. This could be somebody who wants to use you for your money. This could be somebody who just enjoys playing games. But I do feel like if you choose to go the other route, if you choose to go for the new love connection that wants to take you on this little trip, then you're able to avoid this person who doesn't have the best intentions. Because for whatever reason, you got this curiosity for them. You're like, oh, I don't know. They're harmless. It's fine. No, they're not. They're hiding intentions from you. Why do you need to hide intentions? Tell me that. Hello, Zen. How are you doing? Ooh, that sounds like a sign to me. Have fun. Hello, Key Controller. How are you doing? All right, we're gonna get a few from the Fairy Godmother Oracle. All right, tell me more about this person that wants to go on the trip. We have announcement and vulnerability. Some of you are going to go on this trip and this person plans to tell you that they're in love with you. Some people, this is about, do you want to live together? Do you want to be in a relationship? This person has an announcement of their feelings. It's going to make them feel vulnerable. So you can understand if you decide, oh, I'm not really interested in spending that time with you. If you kind of dismiss it, they're going to feel like you have dismissed them. Where'd you go, fool? All right. Romance Angel Oracle. What have you got to say? Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I said that. And past life relationship. You have known each other before. So this reconciliation card, I do feel is talking about, I think it's the person you're supposed to avoid. But it could be this new person as well. Some of you may feel like things were kind of put in a rocky situation, or you had kind of rejected them, or they had kind of like sensed you weren't really into it. There's something here, though, about making sure that you have an open mind. Some of you may be tempted to choose the wrong one, but this is somebody that you feel like you've known for longer than you actually have. This person like sees you, right? Hello, Jenlo. How are you doing? Nice. Very nice. Hello, admiring penguin family. How are we doing? I do love that name. It's adorable. I just pulled a wedding card, so I hope you're ready to get married. We're trying to figure out if you're ready to go on a trip. And this person, I'm telling you, they see a future with you. So your love life is changing. All right. Do we need anything else? Should we leave it there? I'm gonna pull one from this. Since I haven't really been using this one very much. I think just the once since I brought it back out. Maybe this is the Light Workers Oracle, but we had some angelic presence here, so hold your center. Oh, look, they spell it like the French way. This is number 34. This looks a lot like Ascension to me. So, yeah, I do feel like there's a test here for you in terms of, are you able to move away from the things that maybe in the past have caught you up, gotten you stuck in relationships or friendships or situations you didn't want to be in? Are you able to deny that and walk away from it and be more confident walking towards something that is actually good or healthy for you? So, I mean, if somebody had to like make me bet, I would say yes, because you're ready for this. And you have this guidance or intuition that will help you choose the right path or stay on it, you know? Sometimes that's the more difficult thing. Like, I chose this path. Can I stay on it? You sure can. Did you hear my stomach? I'm hungry, you guys. I'm going to go eat some food, but feel free to hit me up if you want a personal reading. I am still cool with doing the $5 one question readings. So if you have one of those, you can send those over. Email box or email addresses in the description box, as is my other channel. Did you say waffles? No, you guys, I'm still on my chicken fried rice kick, okay? I know it's not even 10 o'clock in the morning. It's not even 9. But it's probably what I'm going to eat because I like it. Or my jalapenos. I made a lot of jalapenos and they're pretty delicious. So, you know, bacon waffle time. Damn you. Why would you say that to me? Now I want waffles. All right. Well, I love you all. Have a great rest of your day. I'll try to come back again if I can, but I don't like saying that too often. All right. Toodles.